कौन है जी गल चालू हुई के भाई गिरान सुना से गिरान पूरा तो मैं ना सुना देना से वो जगह तो नहीं भाई थी सुनाऊंगा भाई थे 1500 जो सुनाना वो यार दिल लगो यहाँ पे सारा सुना से रून तक ना क्या खाते हैं उसने आखने नहीं देने में चले गए में जरा तमाशा टीवी ऐप एप्लीकेशन है दस नहीं है भी तेरा में दस नहीं भी तेरा ही पैकेज हो सी तो उससे तू हाँ तेन MB दी हुई नहीं उसने अपना कर ले तो ये टीवी कर लेते ऐसे तक ना रहो तेरे तो थे सर्विस भी ठीक होती हाँ 2 MB है वे तमाशा वाली कौन है अल्लाह सानू आना पे भाई काम ही बंद है डर रहा मैं ये तो गल्ला ना
overs is a long journey. How Australians approach the first initial overs when they bat in such conditions, they start to just drop and run. They
पिछले दिन हड़ताल है उस पे दिन खत्म है
take a lot of singles, they are good rotators of strike, but what is lacking here is that boys are looking to middle the ball to get it through the ring, and that initial ones and twos can help them. 6 overs are complete. Afghanistan 13 for 1.
कल उस दिन घर आंदा तो नहीं आने से मंगाना ठीक रहेगा वो आंदे जाके खराब की स्क्रीन जरूरत है
6 done, 13 on the board. It's been a good spell of fast bowling from both the other end. As especially when you're this young, the successful they are, and if they lose a couple of wickets here, look a dominant side at the moment. This is the biggest side of the boundary, so it should be an easy 2. It could have been a boundary. Nimsara's probably in his mind thinking and telling Sane Bharatne,
don't get me to run so much. I've just bowled an over, and he's had to put in the long strides, put in the dive as well, and the throw. For a fast bowler, you've just bowled an over, and you go to fine leg, and you say, okay, the ball shouldn't come to me for the next 6 deliveries.
They don't like it, especially when they're just coming off an over and they know that they have to bowl the next one as well. Again, beautifully played. This time, more control, better timing, and the longer boundary will take a lot out of Senaviratne, or the Nimsara is the other guy running behind the ball. So this is not good partnership from the bowlers.
Look at that. He's just run a few yards on the previous delivery, and now he's had to put in a sprint and probably another 15 yards. Look at that. He's huffing and puffing. Bowled 6 deliveries before this when he was bowling from the other end. Now he's probably had twice his run up, the distance that he's covered now.
I tell you an interesting story. One of the best fast bowlers in the world, I will not take his name, my teammate. So when we played against one another, we know he used to put everything into his bowling. So he'll be like having a different temperature while bowling. So in first class games, whenever we played a ball towards him, even if we knew there's no run, we will always call 2. And he will be annoyed. Why are you calling 2? There is not a run. So sometimes he just rushed to the ball and he missed it, and eventually we got 2. So he never used to like that. And when he came to bowl, he'll bowl a lot more bouncers on a seaming track because we were calling 2. And that way, we had him, run short of energy very soon.
Tricks of the trade. He probably shared that secret once the careers were over. Fast bowlers and fragile egos.
You see, if you're putting that much in and you carry so much emotion and aggression, then you don't always think that much. That's where the advantage lies for batters like us. Just kept calling 2 every time.
Well, for the moment now, what Afghanistan, their under-19 side needs is regrouping. In this over, it just seems as if Senaviratne seems to be tiring a bit. He's bowled wide down the leg side, this one, of course. But a couple of other deliveries in this over were also sprayed down the leg stump. And that's something that we don't really see Senaviratne do too often. So maybe this spell's tiring him out.
Yeah, just trying the extra bit, looking for another wicket maybe.
Stump line, another single comes in. So it's turned out to be a decent over for them. They've got 7 off it, it's 24.
अगर 2 ही कॉल करते 24 ने कट रहे पैसे रुपये नहीं यानी कि 24 48 4 कॉल ने यानी रुपये कर दो
I must say that Sri Lanka's effort here has been far better than their effort against Nepal, because the lengths have been better. It was more back of a length in that game against Nepal, but here the fast bowlers have looked to go fuller, which is an encouraging sign, particularly on the surface. But I think if there is one thing that they'll want to kind of correct at this stage is the line, because they've gone a little bit towards the leg stump. Nimsara has shown a lot of discipline here compared to Nepal again. Good morning, Neil. How have you been? Thank you so much. Definitely a lot much better, Roshan. Beautiful setup here at the ICC Academy and a great game. Zara, it's been very economical. Just 6 runs. You make a very valid point. Shinozada, the centurion from the previous game. Patient guy when he starts, has those aggressive bouts in his innings. I think this is a must-win for Afghanistan. You lose this game, you're in serious trouble. So then there are factors that you can't control. So then the Sri Lanka-Bangladesh becomes very important. Bangladesh-Nepal becomes important. Bangladesh have already won a game. And they're the reigning champions and they're in prime form. Nicely driven. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, will be looking for a win to feel comfortable. Qualify next round. We're talking about Shinozada.
अच्छा वैसे जहाज जो बना मटे हो गई पंजाब तो रोजाना दे सुना के सब का बैलेंस का बात कोई ना कोई तो काम हो 2 मिनट खुले चलाओ तुसी और उठे मनका लोग मार्केट तले जो जाको ते तुसी ना करें 100 रुपए में किन में दिया मैं थोड़ी जो कोई ऑफर लगी हुई तो काट ले जिस तरह पीछे थोड़ी टून लगी हुई गाना लगा सिमत इस तरह और गाने छड़ कौन लगे और हो नहीं आने जी हां कोई आप अर्सो मैं कराया को दे कोई मैट तक करो मैंने तो बाद कल बड़ा सोना चल रहा है जैसे
नेस्ले रिसर्च सेंटर स्विट्जरलैंड 1 से 3 साल के बच्चों के लिए स्पेशली डिजाइन किया नेस्ले नीडो 1+ जिसमें मौजूद इजाफी न्यूट्रिएंट जो बच्चों mother of all encounters as they say. You're talking about the match summary. Here is it for you. Yep, George was very good. Chauhan was excellent. Look at Devendran 3 for 16. Matre set the tone. I like the way he batted, took on the bowling, made a statement earlier on. See, but I think as we all know in these games, little moments. Matre, let's start with him. He was very good at the top. He just did not let that Pakistan pace attack settle. Anything offline, he punished. And he was looking good. I thought he'll go on and make a big score and played some delightful shots. What I also noticed about Matre was he stood very deep in his crease throughout that knock of his. Big shout, very big shout, but the umpire is not interested. How close was this? Painful for sure for the bowler. I think it was worth a shout. It was definitely worth a shout. Let's see. Well, it's difficult to say. Really difficult. The wicketkeeper went up straight away. But umpires know that you cannot with their approach and mannerisms. Typical fast bowler's response. Bangs it short. The umpire calls it a wide. Yeah, wide for height, but I don't mind that. The batter was looking to come forward. It was a good delivery, pitched up, went past the outside.